Hello, everyone. As the title says, I will be showcasing the ins and outs of the fire element in Primordial Arts, ROBLOX. Now, I'm not going to waste your time with a long intro, so I'll just get right to it. Before I continue, I'll need to explain how I'm going to measure these. Damage almost always scales with your level, and as you can see, I am max level, so the damage I do is scaled up. I will also be evaluating stun capabilities, deflection, status effects, cooldowns, etc. If I've missed any particular stat, then please comment it. I would really appreciate any and all feedback. Alright, first, the M1 punch. As you can see, it's a fairly self-explanatory fire effect, dealing 55 damage with a cooldown that is under a second. Despite the effect though, as you can see, it does not apply a burn status, and no stun, deflection, or other unique stats. Next, we have the first ability, Fireball. As you can see, 137 damage immediately, and it applies burn for 3 ticks. Now this is a projectile type skill, so it is easily cancelled mid-air with certain abilities. Also, as you can see, this is a hand cast, allowing me to cast it while moving. Cooldown is only 5 seconds long, so rapid fire is not hard. AoE is modest, however, range is more your style for this ability. Second ability, Fire Bullets. This shoots 9 tiny fire projectiles in quick succession. Damage, of course, depends on how many of them hit. Each projectile does 27.5 damage per shot, and each one also applies a burn effect for 3 ticks. Now, this is also a projectile type cast, but it may be harder to cancel entirely just due to how many of them there are. Another hand-only animation, as you can see, allows me to cast this one while moving as well. Cooldown is 10 seconds long, but AoE is smaller than the first skill, but the number of projectiles make up for it. Alright, next skill, Flame Pillars. This is a shorter range but larger AoE skill that sends 10 flaming pillars in the direction you casted it. However, it is treated as one large beam attack. Damage is 157.85 with another burn effect for 3 ticks. The hand-only animation cast allows me to move while casting. Cooldown is another 10 seconds, but as I mentioned before, this ability focuses on AoE in a specific direction rather than a projectile, so it is a closer range, larger AoE ability. Fourth ability, Flame Wave. As you can see, this is a significantly larger AoE ability casted around the player rather than a singular direction. Now damage was another 157.85 with 3 burn ticks. This is the first full body animation, which locks you in place for a solid second upon casting. Cooldown is only 10 seconds yet again, but the AoE is really something. Now as you can see, this will cover the entire bandit camp, instantly killing anything in there. Fifth and final ability, Armageddon. This is a very long, full body attack that lifts you into the air and launches you at the point where your cursor is at. Damage is a whopping 220 with 5 burn ticks, very different from the usual 3. Cooldown is insane, as you can see, reaching up to an entire minute. Now, the AoE is very similar to that of Flame Wave, if not identical. But with the large AoE combined with the launch effect, you should be able to hit practically anyone. But don't miss, because it's got an entire minute each time. Alright, that should do it for the showcase. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment below, tell me anything I missed, or anything you want to see. I'm planning to make this into an entire series, and I want to eventually showcase every single art in this game. Subscribe and like if you want to. I don't particularly care, and I don't want you to feel pressured. But with that, have a great day, and goodbye.